Hello, hello, hello. So I guess my next show is going to be on this DX UNP Pack1. Now I think again I probably did the OPI or Dangerous OPI version, so we'll see what we get. I'm probably going to use Trixi for these because she was created with basically these mods in mind. So I'll try to run through these and show you. I think there were four things in this, and it could be that this is the one that required me to make the books. But we'll see. I can't remember everything exactly. We'll see what we can do. We'll just get on her and we'll see if we can find the recipes in the forge, okay? All right. See ya in the cheat room.
Open fire! Open fire!
All right, so I'm here at the Skyforge. I decided to do this here instead of in the cheat room. And the first of our pack is the Cassandra Frost Witch pack of stuff. Okay, now these come from various. These come with various different, like the hats. There's 3 different sizes. There's the medium and the small hat. You notice that the skirt is either there or it's not. There's really not a lot there. The skirt is either there or it's not. And the same with this robe, but this robe is the top. So if it's not there, everything shows. So there is no other option other than that. Now, the leg wraps, there's 2 different leg wraps, and one includes, like this first one includes like a little G-string there, and then the second one does not. See, but with the top on, you won't know the difference. Of course, the cape is either there or it's not. They call it a cloak. So you can either have it there or not. Now, like I say, if you take the top off, you just don't have a top. It's the only thing you get. So it's either there or it's not. So, there you go. And that's really, let's see, was there boots? I guess there was boots and bracers with this. I mean, that's really, and then the amulet. The amulet is either there or not. Boots. The boots do clip. The bracers are there. Overall, pretty nice outfit. I kind of like the bigger hat, I have to say. Something about the smaller hat doesn't look right. And if you do the whole outfit, it seems to look better with the cloak. This is one of those things where I usually don't like a cloak, but let's just go with the cloak. And the skirt. The skirt's up to you. I admit it doesn't much matter. Let's take the cloak off for a minute. It doesn't matter that much. It's like a little half skirt if you like that type of thing. I'm not that big into it. So that's the one thing that I would say is like, who cares? The cloak is cool if you like cloaks. If you don't, then don't use it. See? Let's see, the outfit is enabled, so you can see that here. And that is the Cassandra Frost Witch of our pack. Now there's 2 more that I have available, and I will be back to show you those in a moment. Alright, so for our second outfit is the Druid outfit. Now there's a number of different options here. I'm showing you here just the first 2 pieces, the cuirass and the leggings, which, cover the essential naughty parts, right? Okay, so after that, you have to have those 2 pieces to cover that much. You have the bracers and the branches, which are the little headpiece. You have a little cape. Pardon me, this little cape only covers a little portion of the back there. See, it's just a very tiny little cape. Foot wraps, of course, for the feet. Basically, the shoes, sandals, however you want to talk about those. There is a long skirt, which comes over the top, which actually looks good. And there is a little short skirt, but I think the long skirt actually, it just looks better, honestly. There are, let me take this off. There are, like, panties you can have, which give you a little more coverage if you prefer that. Nothing wrong with that. And then there is a short skirt, which is a smaller, it just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't look right, honestly. It doesn't to me. There are some little shoulders. It's just little shoulder pads. If you saw that, it's just little shoulder pads, not much at all. See that pop off and on? And then there's the Druid straps, which just changes what's there around the panty area, and just does straps. I think there's like no coverage down there, so I can't show that because I don't want to get into that kind of trouble, but you get the idea. So that is the Druid outfit, which I kind of preferred. Let's see. I kind of preferred the way it looked with the long skirt. Now there is a quiver belt, which just straight drapes over, which I think looks good. Was there something else like that? I think I preferred the leggings rather than the panties, even though it does provide coverage, though. It is just a different form. I believe that was it. The quiver belt and the skirt are kind of optional pieces, which you don't have to have, but I thought they looked good with it. So I'll just show you this here. This also is enabled. So if you need to think about that. And there's no heels, so there's no clipping. So that's all good. And that's pretty much the outfit right there. You get the little, see the little branches in the head and the little, I don't know, whatever you call that. It's not really a helmet, but whatever it is. Let's see, this is classified as light armor. Oh, which to go back, the Cassandra stuff, some of it is armor and some of it is not. So we will look and see what we can do about improving these and enchanting these later. But I thought I would give you the little appearance show, since the appearance is the main thing that matters. Alright, so I'm going to have to go to the cheat room to do the other part, because the other part requires some things that I don't have here. So, because there's one more outfit to go. So bear with me, be right back.
Roger that.
Alright, something I forgot to tell you is that the outfits for the Cassandra Frost Witch is made under Elven, and so is the Druid. The Druid outfit. In the Druid outfit, you can get a bow and some arrows as well, which I did not test those out, but we could. Right now, I'm more concerned with trying to find the Celeste robe stuff. Appears to require black leather, which appears to acquire black dye, but they don't tell you how to make the black dye, so I'm going to have to look that up. So bear with me, I will be back. Well, that's funny. Feel free to laugh at me, but if you look at the actual crafting manual, the Celeste robe crafting manual, they actually show you how to make the black dye, and it looks like it's made at the cooking station. So we're going to try that and see if that works. And then the black leather is made at the tanning rack, which I expected. And then the other stuff's made at the forge. Now, there are interesting pictures in all those crafting manuals. I'll get into that. I think I failed to do that previously, but I will get into that and explain that. Alright, because I failed to explain this earlier, let me explain this now. When you have this mod installed, which this was the mod I showed you earlier, which doesn't really have a good name now, but for this pack, you want to come down to Miscellaneous, and you want to make the 3 manuals, the 3 crafting manuals. This is what you have to make to have, you have to make this manual, the Cassandra Frost Witch crafting manual, the Celeste robe crafting manual, and there's one more down here. It's Druid. Let me find that. Druid crafting manual. You have to make those manuals so that you have all the other recipes in the forge and in the tanning rack and in the cooking station. Now, most of these are pretty straightforward and it's not too difficult. But the one with the black dye for the Celeste, you have to make the black dye here in the cooking station. Not under food, but under Miscellaneous. And you need those items down there to make those. And then From there, to make the black leather, you go to the tanning rack, and you'd come here and you'd make black leather, and you make whatever you need. I made a bunch of black dye and duplicated it, etc. And then once you have all that, you should be good to go. So I'm going to show you that. Now, another thing I want to show you to make sure I've covered this properly is that the Celeste Rogue stuff is made under leather, and the other two, Cassandra Frost Witch and the Druid stuff, is made under Elven. Okay? So I'm going to make sure I covered all that. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish crafting up the Celeste Rogue stuff, and I will show you what that looks like. Alright, so I brought us back down here after we crafted that. This is the Celeste Rogue. Now this is the minimal 3 pieces that you need to cover yourself. I'm not going to show you without the minimal 3 pieces. But anyway, these are the minimal 3 pieces you need to cover. Now, I think that looks pretty good in its own way, but each of these, like the bag that shows on the back, the little bag on the back there, and then each of these add their own little thing. The little belt adds a little pouch and a little belt there. And I wonder, do I need to turn her around? You know, maybe I do. The sun is this way. So you see the belt adds the little pouch there. And the bag adds that on the back and a strap around the front. Just wanted you to see this is the minimalist again in the sunlight. I didn't realize she didn't have the sun on her, but this is the little, this adds a little strap and a little pouch on her back. And the belt adds the little pouch in the front. And then there is a little mask that she can wear. And that's very appropriate for today, isn't it? A little face mask. Yeah, I know, I'm being a smart aleck. And then the skirt. The skirt looks pretty, it all looks pretty good. I imagine this is the way it was supposed to look. Now this is enabled. I don't know if you'll be able to tell it so much here. I think it shows better if we do the minimalist. So let's get rid of the skirt. I think that'll probably do it. You can see it's enabled here, and you can see there's some movement. So there you go. And that is the Celeste Rogue. And I think the full outfit probably you can do with or without the skirt. The skirt's pretty good though. And it's supposed to look this way. Well, at least that's my understanding. So this is definitely a good appearance for like an assassin or rogue that you could play around with. And let's see, is that everything for this? Let me just double check. I believe that's all the Celeste Rogue stuff. Yes, that's everything for that. There weren't that many pieces to that. There is a dagger you can make. I did not make that. Just like there is the bow and arrow for the Druid. It's just standard weapons. It's really not. I didn't see any big deal. If you see anything different or special about them, you can let me know. Anyway, this mod is already gone off Bethesda. I'm not going to keep it around either because I don't keep anything that is basically not allowed or banned. But I thought we could do the shows on it today, and maybe over the next few days you'll see these shows as I can get them out to you. Okay. Of course, these mods were only up for a short time and then they were gone. So nothing we can do about that. But let me show you this mod anyway. So very simply, this is the DX UNP Pack1. I don't remember if, I think this was for the dangerous opie body, which again, I don't totally understand that, but nonetheless, and it's about 191 megabytes. It's pretty big for 3 outfits. It does add new crafting stuff. The outfits, all 3 look good. It's really a matter of what you like and if you can get this again or not. I can't really control that. The fact is, these were all uploaded probably pretty fast, pretty quickly together, and because the modder did not keep certain things. They uploaded a bunch of, you can't upload certain things to Bethesda without them taking it down. And once you've uploaded a certain amount of things that are bad, they ban you and take everything down. So anyway, I'm sure some people were aware this was coming and this was happening. I wasn't, so I just downloaded a bunch of it so we could look at it. And I'm going to continue to go through these just for fun. And, it's just entertaining. As long as there's nothing overly bad about it, I won't show certain things, as you know. That's just me, my own personal choice. That doesn't mean I think there's anything wrong with that. I don't. What you do at home in your game, it's your business. I mean, I don't see why the rest of us should even care. You should enjoy playing your game your way. That's certainly what I try to do. So, alright. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.
Hey, come on now. There's no need to get violent.